Good morning, I'm your host Devin Lang, and today is October 27th, 1997. Today we will be discussing 4 stories which are as follows. Long-term outlook should replace short-term paranoia. Deficient lowest since 74. Can the boss take a little criticism? Some can't, of course. And lastly, in the dictionary under N. First, let's discuss the story, long-term outlook should replace short-term paranoia. Many people are becoming frightened that Federal Reserve Chairman Alan Greenspan will be raising interest rates once again, as he had just raised interest rates by a quarter point back in March. When this happens, people become scared that the Dow will drop and that credit card and mortgage rates will increase. This is happening because analysts are focusing too much on the short-term view and not enough on the long-term view. Their predictions oftentimes oppose each other and in later months prove to be completely wrong. Chris Farrell, Senior Business and Economics Editor of Minnesota Public Radio's nationwide Sound Money program, leaves us with a bit of advice to help calm our nerves. Whether or not you subscribe to the deflation argument, the same old advice still holds true. Diversify your portfolio among good companies to invest in, stay in for the long haul, and pay down your debt. Sticking with finance, we will now move into our next story, which is deficient lowest since 74. The federal budget has dropped to only $22.6 billion, which is lower than even administration officials had predicted. This is the lowest since 1974, when the deficit was only $6.1 billion. Now the deficit is only 0.3% of our nation's economic output, which is the lowest since 1970. Now we will move into the management side of business with our next article, Can the Boss Take a Little Criticism? Some can't, of course. Communication Briefings, a communication newsletter out of Alexandria, Virginia, conducted a survey of 1,582 managers. In their survey, they asked how often the managers met with their employees to discuss job performance, and if the managers had received any comments regarding their management strategies. When asked how often they met with employees, 59% responded that they met with their employees twice a year or more. When asked if they had received any comments regarding their management style, 51% said they had not, while 48% said they had. Out of the 48%, 45% wouldn't say whether or not they had changed their management style, 40% said they had changed their management style, and commented, "If something is broke, fix it. If not, multiply it." 15% said they hadn't changed their management style and commented by saying things such as, "I'm perfect, everyone else is defective," or "It's my style and I'm the boss." Lastly, we will discuss in the dictionary under N. Catherine Williams, curator of the Museum of African American History in Flint, Michigan, wrote to the publisher of Merriam-Webster Dictionary in hopes that they would stop printing the N-word because it is oftentimes taken as offensive. The publisher responded by saying that they would review the word to see if there are better ways to present the information. However, there are not. Dictionaries merely define words so that people can learn how, when, and where to use the word. And so they have the information necessary to make the decision as to whether or not they want to even use the word. They do not endorse the use of certain derogatory terms. Also, the N-word is part of a society, and its use won't stop just by pretending that it doesn't exist. This will conclude today's newscast. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you back here tomorrow morning with more of the latest news.